Hi, this is a story about how to plan a research. Hi, I'm Ashley and I'm 25 years old. I joined M Design Consultancy as an intern, and I'm so excited about that. One day I got a huge task from my boss, and it was a real challenge for me.
You must finish a research plan within a week. If you accomplish it, you'll get a full-time job.
Hi, I'm Ashley and I'm looking for help with a research plan.
Hi Ashley, I'm Michael. I'm a senior design researcher. I would love to help you with your plan step by step.
Really? Thank you so much. So I experienced 6 steps while planning my research. For the first step, we need to understand the basic information of the project.
First of all, before planning your research, you need to have a brief understanding about the project. In this step, you should both talk to the stakeholders and read some sources.
What kind of information should we collect?
Here are 6 most important aspects of information you need to collect: time, budget, resources, context, project plan, expected deliverables.
Now I know what type of information I should collect. I will go meet the project manager now.
Wait, I'll give you some small tips to help you focus on the purpose of the project. Tip 1. Focus on the purpose of the project. When stakeholders talk about what they need, they always describe a product. However, as a design researcher, it's our job to translate product to purpose. That's how we understand the need of our clients.
During the meeting with stakeholders,
We want to design an app to order the meal in the coffee shop
oh, why do you want to do that?
because the customers always complain when they order food.
Maybe you need to improve your service quality.
It makes sense.
Tip 2. Insight card. By this insight card, you could organize the information from stakeholders. It includes who, what to do, because, but. For example, coffee shop owners want to improve customer service because they want more customers, but they have limited budget and lack of experience.
For the next step, we need to talk to the team. Sync information with team members. Then you could brainstorm the first version of the research plan. Here are the 6 sets of information from stakeholders. Do you have any questions?
I have one.
Actually, what did you get from the team communication?
We reached an agreement on what we will do, then we created a brief research plan.
Could you please show me the brief research plan?
For the first step, we need to create a brief research plan. For the first step, we need to present the context about who we are, what we do, and why we are doing this. And for the second step, we need to map the stakeholders. And for the third step, we need to do the Gantt chart.
I have a suggestion. You can offer 2 or 3 research plan options for them to choose.
It makes sense. For the fourth step, we need to create a specific research plan.
After the brief, it's better to provide a research plan step by step.
Got it. So for the specific research plan, first part, we need to do the research steps. For example, for the step 1, maybe if we're observing the customer journey. For the intent, maybe you need to fill out for the exploring customer activities. And for the questions, maybe the first can be what do they order, and the second can be where do they sit, and third can be how long do they stay. So you can just use this example as a step you do. For the second part, we need to consider about logistics. It includes time, place, and scheduling. Sometimes it's better to provide incentives. However, offering them more value is a better way.
When and where are you going to interview me?
How about Thursday afternoon in your company?
For the third part, we need to consider about methods and tools. Please explain why we use a research method, how to use it, and what we want to get from it. It will help your team members understand your research process. When you need their help, they could follow your instructions on the research plan. In the fifth step, we need to evaluate the research plan.
Actually, let me ask you some questions to make sure your research plan is reasonable. First, will the plan help you collect objective data?
What do you mean?
In fact, that's instrumental data. That's no matter who collects will collect the same way, such as the monitor, measuring scale, counting words.
Got it. I will count how many people go to the coffee shop in 3 periods of time. I will check how much they spend and how many cups of coffee were sold.
Let me introduce you what is instrumental data. Instrumental data is objective data that can be measured. People's mind couldn't change it, such as the height of the chair or temperature in your room. Instrumental data will help you not forget objective reality and not get cheated by bias. Will your research plan help you collect the data about people's perception, which is practical data? Like how much people like the coffee, is the price fair, does the place feel comfortable?
Yes, I will ask how they feel about the coffee shop and try to get the average perception.
Well done. Practical data. Practical data is about people's subjective perception, mood, and behavior. It changes with the time and context. For example, 10 minutes ago, the man preferred plan A, but now she prefers plan B. Practical data helps you understand what most people think or do. The final question. Will your research plan bring you some opinions from outliers?
Why? Shouldn't we only care about most people thinking?
Of course not. They might bring us amazing ideas. That is emancipatory data. Emancipatory data. Emancipatory data is the outlier data, either objective or subjective, that goes against consensus. For example, most of the people prefer strawberry cake, but only one like chocolate cake. Emancipatory data sometimes can reveal interesting insights and inspire you to some exceptional ideas, so don't ignore some unique thoughts of the few in your group. Combine the initials of the three, we call it PIE data. Only by collecting data from these three types of data during the research, we will have a comprehensive understanding.
Wow, that was really helpful. I will go back to check my research plan.
Let me introduce you the third tip, head, hand, heart card. It will bring you to the both practical data and instrumental data of customers or clients. It includes what do your clients' customers want to do? Is hand. What do they think? Is head. How do they feel? Is heart. For example, hand. They want to go to the coffee shop twice a week. Head. They want to have a quiet place to read. Heart. They feel comfortable. Next step, we need to recruit the participants. You need to find some outliers. If you could only get one perspective from people you recruited, your recruiting plan is wrong.
Okay. For the recruiting plan, how will you find, contact, and schedule research participants is very important. You need to consider about what's the benchmark of recruiting people. How will the process be managed? Will you pay participants? How much you will pay for them? How old are you? I'm 40 years old. You are who I'm looking for.
Tip 4. Keep reviewing your stakeholders. Once you identify your stakeholders at least an initial group, the stakeholders can grow as your research evolves. Then you can add or remove stakeholders.
Hi boss, I just emailed you the research plan. I received it. Good job, Ashley. I'll be hiring you as our full-time employee.
Congratulations! If you are interested by this approach, download the research template from the link below. Please feel free to contact us. Thank you very much.